All right. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. What's up, Ryan, Lisa, and Droid got banned. Fire Soul, all that stuff. I know it's glitching. I don't know what to tell you. My stuff's just glitching. I guess I could. Hold on. I could do this. 1 second. Let me see. Let me just turn the workout cam on. All right. We'll use the workout cam, and then I'll just move the workout cam down when I need to. Since it's just glitching like crazy. Give me a second here. Yay, super zoomed in me. But at least it won't be glitching for you guys. Good news is that there is a new capture card coming this week. So you won't have to deal with the glitchiness, and you'll have a lot better camera in the future. Because you see, this one's really low FPS. It's laggy. And yes, that's little Eric's cheek in the background. He did his punishment today for losing the betting special, so look forward to that video landing tomorrow. All right. So welcome to This Week in Review. It's a video series I do roughly every other Sunday, a little live stream series. We'll be just looking at a few news pieces over the past week and a half, 2 weeks. Not a ton that I really wanted to cover because everything's basically about Smash Bros. Right now. But just some stuff that I figured would be worth having discussions about. Then you guys can ask questions about each topic. And then questions for kind of a Q&A. I am taking super chats and donations, by the way, that go towards me doing push-ups and or sit-ups. Donations are worth twice as much. So, as an example, if you donated $5 through the donation link in the description, I would have to do 10 push-ups or 10 sit-ups. If it's a $5 super chat, then it's just 5 push-ups or 5 sit-ups. And that meter you see there, that countdown, this is what I do every day. And every time we add more push-ups and sit-ups to it, I still have to do that every day, regardless of if I am streaming or not. All right. So let's just get right into the news. The first story we're actually going to talk about is the one that we put up today, the Super Smash Bros. Sales. So Super Smash Bros. Came out, and it is crushing the sales out in the UK. Number one, it ended up beating Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee combined sales by about 4,000 units. And yeah, it's the fastest selling Smash game ever, and thus the fastest selling Switch game ever in the UK. Now, we don't have any numbers on like how many Switch units sold yet. That's probably not something we will get to do anytime in the future because we just don't usually get those figures from the UK. But we'll find out Japan sales figures as well, and probably overall sales figures for the game later. The question is, do you guys have any questions related to those sales figures? Do you have any thoughts that you guys want shared about the sales figures? It beating Let's Go, I mean, isn't really a big surprise, but they're close. Like, they're within, I guess, within margin of error of what you would say. But again, Let's Go is also spread over 2 copies of a game, where Smash is just over 1. Let's see what some people are saying here. Droid got banned. Ask that question once we get to the Game Awards section, because we'll be talking about the Game Awards here in a little bit. Let's see here. Yo, what's up? How many of you got schooled by unlocking battles for CPU for Smash? I was getting schooled on live stream. So, someone donated $1,000, so he has to do 1,000 punch-ups. You mean push-ups? I don't know what a punch-up is. But yeah, if someone donated 1,000, it would actually be 2,000 push-ups. What?
Punch-ups.
We gotta do 1,000 of these. So yeah, if there was $1,000 donation, I'd have to do 2,000. Although at that point, it's just do it till I drop, because you're not gonna kill yourself, and I'll spread it out between push-ups and sit-ups. But we've never had anything crazy. I think the most we've ever had for a donation when we're doing push-ups and sit-ups was like $30. So we had a $30 donation once, so that led to 60. We spread them out across push-ups and sit-ups, and I did them all, no problem. And if that happens again tonight, oh well. Anyways, we're talking about the Super Smash Bros. Sales. Any questions you guys might have related to Super Smash Bros. In the moment. Heck, maybe you want Eric's perspective. If you want his perspective in particular, just say so. I'll drag him from the corner right here, where I'm poking his ear, over to here to answer it. And I apologize for like lower quality camera and like lower frame rate. I'm using my other one because my old webcam, because my nice webcam is glitching out like crazy. But remember, all super chats and donations are push-ups and sit-ups tonight. Let's see here. My friend says Joker was in a game before on Switch. I think it was Persona Q. But I think that was on 3DS. I don't think he's ever been... Neil Willis, you... God damn it. Oh, Neil Willis. You know, if you had used the donation link, Neil, it would have been 60 sit-ups or push-ups, right? I'm just letting you know. If you had used the donation link, you could have made this worse on me. All right, Neil. And, dude, for those who don't know, Neil is a very buff person. I'm not going to say he's like a bodybuilder, but he takes care of himself, that's for sure. Let me update the sit-up meter. Dang it, Neil. You guys can keep getting your questions in. Let me move the camera. I only have one camera now.
Yeah, buddy.
Because, because my other camera's glitching. All right, here we go. 30? I don't even know if I can do 30 in a row. We'll see. I know I can
do 10.
Well, yeah, it's 10, 10, 10. I got it. Yeah. I got you, Neil.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Get out of my head. You dang light. All right. Let's see what I can do. You know what? Hold on. Before we start, this has to go on. Uh-oh. It's time to go Super Smash Bros. Power.
It's getting serious.
Get serious up in here. All right, here we go. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, 15. Oh, we're doing 15 set intervals. Give me a second. Damn it, Neil. Now, thank you so much for your support, man. Remember, use the donation link next time. Double up my workout. Let's go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo. Sorry, hip my light back there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Whew. Let's see if the camera's still glitching out. Let's see how it's doing. Well, all right, we'll transition that quick. We'll see if this camera keeps glitching like crazy. All right, do you figure out what happened on the stairs yesterday? What do you know what happened on the stairs? Joker was in Persona Q2, but that recently released in Japan. Okay. God, look at that glitch. The glitching, no. For those that came in and were wondering why I was doing sit-ups and crunches, that has to do, or sit-ups at a time, that has to do with our, that has to do with donations and super chats. All donations and super chats lead to sit-ups or push-ups. Donations themselves are double. So if Neil would have donated 30 instead of doing it through super chat, whew, thanks for the support, Neil. I would have had to do probably 30 sit-ups and then 30 push-ups right there. All right. Nate's house is haunted. Sakurai has come to send the spirits. Oh, the noise. That wasn't from the stairs. The floor was creaking, which usually means someone's walking upstairs. But I plan on unlocking everyone in Classic Mode first, so I have a good amount of spirits to start, since Classic Mode gives you spirits for completing Classic Mode. I am unlocking everyone through the Adventure Spirit Mode, because here's the thing. When you unlock everyone through all the other modes, you still have to unlock them in the Adventure Mode. So you might as well just play the Adventure Mode, in my opinion, if you care about single-player stuff, and unlock them that way, because then you only have to unlock them once. You know I do those sit-ups and push-ups with you for each Super Chat, Nate. Oh, I know, Neil. Is that why, Neil, you didn't do the donation? I'm challenging you. Was that why you didn't do the donation? Because you didn't want to do 30 sit-ups and 30 push-ups? I'm just saying, Neil. Are you up to my level? Is Neil Willis up to my level? I don't know. Maybe not with sit-ups and push-ups, man. You can be impressive looking body-wise and still not be good at sit-ups and push-ups. There are a lot of ways. There's a lot of ways. What's up, Blue Bolt? Maybe in the future consider doing stretches. 2 seconds for $2 for a stretch. Oh man, that would be terrible. You've been enjoying Bowser in Smash. Love how he was super armor and all. Oh, cool. So we're not getting a lot of stuff about Smash here. So I guess maybe we should just transition to the Game Awards. That has Smash Bros. Stuff in it anyways. So the Game Awards was this past week. Nintendo won 0 awards. They were only up for 2 awards. Octopath Traveler was up for a few more, but that wasn't a Nintendo game. So, yeah, Nintendo didn't win any awards. But they showed up in a big way. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Some exclusive version of that we're getting on Switch. Obviously, Joker from Persona. And I didn't know the donations were double the amount. I know next time. Yeah, donations are double. Anyways. Yeah, so they didn't win any awards, but they had those game announcements, had the Persona character in Smash, had Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Found out that the announcement of Mortal Kombat 11, that's also coming to Switch. Dauntless is coming to Switch. There was that Sonora game that looks like a crossover between a whole bunch of different genres is coming to Switch. That's an exclusive Switch game. Yeah, I pretty much think all the indie games are probably like Stanley's Parable, I assume, is going to come to Switch. Switch is such a moneymaker for indies. I don't know why they would not bring it to Switch. That would just seem like you're leaving money at the table. Yeah, just in general, there was actually, I think, 5 brand new games, 100% confirmed for sure, out of the Game Awards for Switch, and then obviously the Smash stuff. So I did a whole video on it. That video's actually gotten over 7,000 views, which is cool. I don't think people watching the stream realized how many of those games that were shown off are actually coming to Switch. And I think that was really, really cool to get confirmation of so many of those games at the Game Awards also being on Switch next year.
It didn't help that, like, at the end of any of those trailers, that they didn't announce any of the...
Well, Mortal Kombat 11, I think, showed a PlayStation 4 logo. But the thing is at these events, the ads themselves are paid for. So... it's just like anything, you know. So like a game might be advertised with PlayStation 4, like Crash Team Racing, that was advertised with PlayStation 4, but it's coming to everything, so including Switch. So yeah, Mortal Kombat 11. Nate, is there a head behind you? Yes, that is Eric. So you guys got any questions about the Game Awards? Anything you want to discuss with the Game Awards? There's a lot of things that happened at the Game Awards. Watched all of it. Almost watched all of it twice, to be honest. Yep, there were 5 games confirmed out of the Game Awards for Switch. Might be more, because there's some indie titles we aren't sure yet if they're coming to Switch or not. Let's see here. I need all characters unlocked before the 23rd, and I'm not sure with my schedule being able to unlock in World of Light before then. Why do you need them unlocked for the 23rd? Are you like going to die or something? I'm just serious. Like, it's a video game, man. Why does it have to be unlocked by a certain date? Let's see here. Joy Got Banned says, what are your thoughts on Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch and Dauntless and Crash Team Racing all coming to Switch? Mortal Kombat 11, that was a bit of a shocker. Maybe not as much as 1 because we got DBZ Fighters. And now, obviously, the Smash Bros. Like, we're starting to build up, you know, what was it, Blaze Blue Cross Tag Team Battle. Like, we're starting to get a decent amount of fighters, not just indie ones on the Switch. So I wasn't really too shocked. I now expect like any other fighting game in the future to also come to Switch at this point. So I'm just glad Mortal Kombat 11's coming. It's the kind of game that Nintendo wouldn't be getting in the past, and now they're getting it. So it's great. Hopefully it's a good version of Mortal Kombat. Dauntless looks amazing. So obviously I'm stoked there. I don't know a whole ton about it, but I'm really happy that's coming. Crash Team Racing, never played it back in the day, so to play like the remaster, reimagining, whatever they're gonna call this thing, Nitro Edition, I think, is awesome, and I'm gonna try it out. And I actually am very curious how well this compares with like Mario Kart, because you gotta remember, Crash Team Racing was PlayStation's Mario Kart. So that was back when Crash was basically the universal mascot for Sony, even though it technically was an Activision IP. So it's very interesting, and we'll have to wait and see. I never played the original, so I don't even know how it compares. So I'll probably give it a try just out of curiosity, you know. Plus to see if it uses the Nintendo Switch Online service. Let me see here. Shadow King 1982 says, I'm so happy for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and Joker for Smash. Hope that means Persona 5 is coming to Switch. I would buy. Yeah, there's a rumor out there. The Persona 5, I covered that yesterday, or 2 days ago, whatever it was, that that Persona 5 is coming to Switch next year. Some exclusive version of it anyways. I don't know. Obviously, nobody really knows 100% for sure besides the people claiming it's happening. So, we'll have to wait and see. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just put it that way. I would not be surprised if Persona 5 came over. I can't wait for the day when I make a video next year, Persona 5 is officially coming to Nintendo Switch. I hope that is something we could talk about next year, because I've never played a Persona game, and Persona 5, from what I've seen from different gameplay clips and stuff, looks insane, and it would be my first trip into the Persona universe. So I would love to have that come over. Thank you, Caleb Ward, by the way, for subscribing. Let's see here. The Assassin's Creed collection for Switch will be, yeah, if that's a real thing, I'm definitely interested in what games they're going to be packaging in that. Taking Smash on my Switch to a Christmas party and wanted all characters unlocked for it. Alright, I understand. I mean, I don't know if everyone at the Christmas party would know all the characters aren't unlocked, but, I mean, that's cool. I get it. I feel like the awards are getting better every year and learning from mistakes in the past. I agree with that. I think the awards have gotten better every year. Doesn't mean it's perfect. Eric could come over here and chime in about all the things he hated about the awards. Yeah, but it's a pretty major thing for you. Yeah. The Game Awards are not perfect, but they are getting better every year, in my opinion, anyways. Jeff Keighley is learning and evolving and trying his best to keep it, like, you know, as an example, we used to get, at a prior Game Awards, remember they had, like, that backroom stuff sponsored by Old Spice or whatever it was? Like, he's not doing that anymore. He realized that's a total turnoff. Like, if we're going to have ads, we could do things like this award is sponsored by whatever. It's not really. The award exists whether that sponsor's there or not, but it's just a way to advertise. You know, like if Old Spice wants to sponsor an award, cool. That's how they get their name mentioned. You know, otherwise they have like those built-in ad breaks, you know, where they play like 3 or 4 different game trailers and commercials. Those I think are fine. I think everyone, in a 3-hour kind of show, everyone needs like those little respites. Oh, you know, go to the bathroom, go get a drink. People can pay for ad spots. And he's done a very good job at managing how the money's coming in to support the show, instead of just, hey, all these things, we got to do all these backroom specials. And like, no, you don't. You don't need to do any of that. So he's learning. He's learning. All the awards, or most of the awards, ended up at least happening on screen this time around, which was awesome. There was 2 awards I remember that were handed out at the same time that game won another award. But I mean, you know, I think that was a time thing. So, in general, that's already improved massively to me. But Shadow King 1982 says, Ultimate Alliance is a day 1 purchase for me. I enjoy the other 2, and the X-Men Legends games as well. Nice. Crash was never solely owned by Sony. They own partial publishing and development rights. Well, obviously, because it's not technically a Sony IP. Let's see here. How do you feel about Mike McCarthy being fired from the Packers? Neil, that's a question to ask once we're done talking about the news. Become a patron. Why are people asking about a patron? Ever had a dream that every AAA game was canceled for Switch because of some stupid ban? No. that's a weird dream to have. When Ninja came on stage, everyone in the chat said stream sniping. LOL, Ninja stream sniped the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley went to the first E3 in what, 1995, 96? Yeah, something like that. Go with the Craig hits us with 10 bits over on Twitch. And he says, do you think there are too many categories for awards? He had to rush through a lot of them. It's hard because as I was going through those categories with Eric when we were doing the betting special, and I was thinking to myself, like, which of these could really be cut? The only thing I could think of is splitting the show up. Like, have maybe like a 1 hour special the day before that celebrates esports, and then have the awards for all the rest. But I don't really, I don't want to de-emphasize any of those awards, right? And I know he kind of does it already, handing out some of them during the pre-show, but the pre-show is really the main show. It's really the start of everything. I mean, he handed out the action game of the year and RPG of the year during that. And it's okay, those to a lot of people are some pretty damn big awards. So I think I don't think there's too many. I think he's getting better with the pacing, and I like a long award show. I mean, this is once a year, man. You're gonna give me a 3-hour show once a year to celebrate gaming? Sure, give me 30 awards. It's cool. I mean, that's 10 awards an hour. I'll take that. That doesn't bother me too much. What's the point of the pre-show since they were giving out awards? Then why not wait? I think it's because he considers the start of the show when something is happening on stage, right? But honestly, as a viewer online, we all know the pre-show is the start of the show. I don't know why he calls it a pre-show when he's handing out awards. He's treating it, you're getting world reveals. It's basically exactly like the rest of the show. It's just not on stage. So I think that's a criticism that he should really go inward and be like, look, maybe we start the show off a little light before we get to the stage. That's fine. That could just be how the show is. He should just say the show starts now, period. No, it doesn't have to be it starts when we have something happen on stage. What's Eric doing back there? Just chilling? Yeah, he's chilling. He's been here. We watched the Packer game, the Bucks game today. He helped with the kids a little bit, ate some food. What? Did his punishment today for the betting special. Got all that footage I have to sift through and get the video together for tomorrow. All that stuff. Watching reaction for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 being exclusive on Nintendo Switch was priceless. The thing is, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is out on other platforms, guys. This version of it isn't. This version of it is exclusive to the Switch. It's kind of like Street Fighter 2 Ultimate or whatever on Nintendo Switch. That's an exclusive version of Street Fighter 2. But Street Fighter 2 itself isn't exclusive to the Switch. So that's the thing. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 already exists. It's just there's a new version of it coming out. They do weird things with Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It's like they hit 3 and then they just keep remaking and redoing 3 with new versions and new content. It's kind of weird. They're almost like trying to World of Warcraft it at this point. Just add expansion packs. Let me see here. I'm happy that MK. Every time I see MK, I think Mario Kart. But I know you're talking about Mortal Kombat is back on Nintendo. Nice. You should read Game Informer. It was talking about Jeff. I read Game Informer, but I don't read everything. Nate, what do you think about Fortnite's winter update? Hey, the BitBlock, save that. We have one more news story to get to, and then once we're past all the news stories, then it'll be like a general Q&A, and you guys can ask questions and all that stuff. Let's see here. They need to add a streamer category and content creator category because Ninja's content is primarily streaming, and there are plenty of people like you who make videos who should have been considered. Well, someone like me is not going to be considered. I'd rather think of someone like BitBlock that makes more original content, like the Make Believe series, even though he doesn't do it often, but when he does do it, it's pretty sweet. And there's a zillion other content creators on YouTube that I would think are deserving. But yeah, she says it with Bounty Brick as just an example. But yeah, I honestly I'm fine with there only being one. I think it's always controversial every year, regardless of who wins. So. Let's see here. There was something about not having time to show all the reveals at the Game Awards on Thursday. They did show. Oh, there was reveals that they didn't have. I don't no idea. You're incorrect. There is only Ultimate Alliance 1, 2, and 3 is a brand new game.
Yeah, there's a brand new game.
Then what the heck is this? Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. Not that one. 1 second. Where was it that I saw this? Hold on. 1 second. Hold on. I'm going to Wikipedia quick. Even though Wikipedia is not always the greatest source for this stuff. The reason I thought it wasn't 100% exclusive was because I saw an image of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 somewhere. But whatever. It's exclusive. Cool. Thanks for the correction. I don't know why I saw that image of it being on Xbox 360. I don't remember where I saw that. Anyways. Alright, cool. Let's see here. It was Kojima not being ready, potentially. What are the set times for the live streams? I'm new to the channel. Hey, we live stream Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Those are the set streams. Usually they start about 9 p.m. Our podcast streams around 9 p.m. On Thursdays, but that's only to $10 and up Patreon backers. Otherwise, this stream happens about every other week around 8 or 9 o'clock Central, again, for This Week in Review on Sundays. And any other time I'm streaming is random. Now, it is the holidays and all the stuff coming up, so everything's going to be thrown for a loop anyways, and streams are just going to happen when I can get them in for the rest of this month. But back in January, getting into January, we'll start getting back into our regular schedule. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights, and then every other Sunday are the nights I guarantee generally that I will be streaming. But otherwise, it's just going to be random this month for the most part. After this, like this upcoming week, I guess might be mostly normal. I should be streaming tomorrow night, but let's see here. They repackaged it. Nice. All right. The last thing I just want to briefly talk about, I guess, is that happened over the past 2 weeks, or happened since the last time we did one of these This Week in Review things, is the Creators Program. It's dead. Long live the dead Creators Program from Nintendo. And long live them letting us do whatever the hell we want. I can put any game footage I want now in any video I want as long as I have some commentary. And thank gosh for that. I can play audio. I can play music. You heard me playing official Smash Bros. Music at the start of the stream. I can play any music I want now. Any Nintendo music from any Nintendo game can now be played on this channel without copyrights as long as I have some commentary, which is awesome. And I'm so happy about that. I don't know why it took Nintendo till the end of 2018 to come around, but I'm just glad they did. I thought they were never going to come around to content creators being a net positive for Nintendo. So this is awesome. Mark Greenberg says, Nate, were you disappointed with the Game Awards? Nah. I wasn't really disappointed with the Game Awards. Well, I won the betting special, so that's number one. But I wasn't disappointed, no. I enjoy the Game Awards every year. It's one of my favorite things that happen every year. I almost like it more than E3 in some regards, because E3 is amazing, but the Game Awards is a true celebration, and I like that. And plus, having Reggie, Phil, and Sean Layden all up there at the beginning was really, really cool. A really cool moment. As corny and as cheesy as it was, really cool moment for gaming. And it's hard for me to think of anything else that happened this year that really tops that for me. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is going to be a timed exclusive. Eventually, it's going to be on PlayStation 4 and Trashbox. Where'd you hear that, Edward? I haven't really been scouring the news over the weekend, so. Any news on Smash sales besides the UK? Not right now. Knock, knock, Reggie's at your door with a lawyer. I was disappointed in the Game Awards. I was bored for 3 hours straight. I mean, here's the thing. If you're trying to watch the Game Awards for anything that's not the awards themselves, don't tune in. Wait for the news to break. So go do whatever the hell you want. The news is going to break on Twitter and everywhere else anyways. I always say, like, watch the Game Awards because you care about the Game Awards themselves. If you don't care about the Game Awards themselves, you don't need to watch it to see these announcements. It's cool. Like, the announcements will be everywhere on the internet, like, literally as they're happening. Any numbers, though? The numbers were 62% higher than they were for Smash Bros. Brawl in the UK, which puts it at about 138,000. Because, of course, they don't give us exact numbers when they used to, but since they give us a percentage, we can extrapolate from the numbers they gave us in the past and get to about 138,000 units were sold in the UK. And that's only 2 days. That's Friday and Saturday only. So, and by the way, that's only like 4,000 or so, whatever it was. It's only slightly ahead of the combined sales of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but it is ahead. So it is not only the fastest selling Smash game, it's also the fastest selling game on Switch in the UK. We'll see what these numbers look like everywhere else. Were you disappointed with the Game Awards? I said no. So no, I wasn't disappointed with the Game Awards. They hyped it up as 10 world premieres, and I only got hyped for one of them, and that's the Avengers game. I enjoy the awards, but was disappointed with the announcements. I mean, there was a lot of announcements. Crash Team Racing was great. That was an awesome announcement. Mortal Kombat was an awesome announcement. There was a couple other the games that weren't coming to Switch as well. Rage 2 wasn't that wasn't really a world premiere because we knew about Rage 2, but it was sweet seeing it again. There was Stanley Parable coming to consoles. That was really cool. Dauntless. I mean, here's the thing. What Keighley tries to do is he tries to balance the premieres between like the indie games and then all three platforms, all four major platforms really. And I think he does a pretty decent job balancing that. So no, I wasn't disappointed with that. We got 5 new games announced that were coming to Switch that we previously didn't know about before the Game Awards started. How the hell can I be upset with that, man? That's awesome. We got from indie all the way to AAA third party. Like, that's sweet. Even if they're games I'm not that interested in. Like, I don't really care that much about Mortal Kombat in general. I'm not a Mortal Kombat player. But I think it's awesome that like we're gonna have Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch. Like that's so amazing to me that we're starting to get more and more AAA support on Switch for people that really want those games. So no, I'm not disappointed at all. See, I also didn't go in expecting Metroid and any of these other announcements that people thought would happen. I'm like, Metroid ain't coming until 2020. I've been telling you guys for over a year that Metroid and Bayonetta 3 are not coming until 2020. No one wants to believe me. Everyone wants to it's coming. I'm like, no. When they announced Metroid Prime 4, it sounded very clear in all of the interviews during that E3 that they had like barely started development. Metroid takes usually 3 years to make. That puts it on slate for 2020, not 2019. So why the hell would they show it now? It makes no sense to show it now because they're not going to show it again for another year. So like, why? It'd be better to wait for next Game Awards to show it or E3 coming up to show it. As for Bayonetta 3, I thought maybe that could be shown, but that was always a maybe. Like, I thought it was maybe because they unveiled it last year, but if it's not coming out till 2020, they don't need to bring it back right now. They don't have to worry about that till next year. So, like, I wasn't expecting anything major from Nintendo because Nintendo's already dropped so many games that we're getting next year. So what were they supposed to give me? I mean, Eric would have preferred if they would have dropped a little Pikmin 4. Wouldn't have helped them in the betting special, but it would have been cool to see it. I would have loved to see Star Fox, but I wasn't expecting anything like that. I was hoping for third-party multi-platform support, and we got third-party multi-platform support. So hard for me to be disappointed. And Joker was obviously just no one saw that coming, and I've never even played Persona, and I was pretty excited about that announcement. Let me see here. April 23rd, so far away, but better than a year away from Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, I don't know. The beta not being on Switch seems fishy. Well, it's because whoever they're hiring another company to port it. So the beta not being on Switch is basically, yeah, we're bringing it to Switch, but someone else is porting it, and the beta's not ready for the port version. I don't think it's going to be day and date. I'm pretty sure it will not be day and date on Switch. And if it is, it'll be without a beta. So there might be some bugs that it has to figure out. I don't know. If they have Panic Button doing it, then I ain't worried about it. If they have Virtuous doing it, I ain't worried about it. But it all depends on what company they've hired to do the port. So, is the Piranha Plant going to be part of the Fighter DLC Pack 1? No. Piranha Plant has nothing to do with the DLC packs. Piranha Plant is its own separate piece of content. So, no. Don't we have like 11 exclusives? There's a ton of exclusives. Yeah, it's like 11 or 12 exclusive games. It's way more than that if we count indie games. But like for bigger B tier, AAA kind of games, we have a lot coming. But yeah, no, Piranha Plant is not part of the 5 DLC characters. Piranha Plant is a bonus entry for buying the game early, and if you buy it after January 31st, you got to pay money for it, which is exactly the bullcrap that they were doing with the Wii U version that I don't like. So like they got it right with the fighter packs and all that stuff, and then they had to go renege on that. I think Piranha Plant should just be a free character for everyone. It's just a character. They were working on it before the game came out. They couldn't get it done in time, so just release it when it's ready and it's free. You paid for it by buying the game. But anyways. I pre-ordered Mortal Kombat 11, and it's set to release day and date. Yeah, that's what it's set to release right now, day and date. That's the only date available. Doesn't mean we're not going to hear, in 2 months, oh, it's been pushed back on Switch. So, you always got to pay attention to that kind of stuff, because it happens more often than I like. But I hope it's day and date. I hope they were considering the Switch the entire time it was being made. That's the ideal way to get games, but... All right. Well, I think we'll just open this up to a general Q&A here for like the last 27 minutes of this stream. Calm reminder as well that all Super Chats and donations lead to sit-ups and or push-ups. I think the next batch would be push-ups. If you use the donation link in the description, it actually doubles it. So say you did like $10 through the donation link, I would have to do 20 sit-ups or 20 push-ups, whereas a $10 Super Chat is just 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups. That being said, ask your questions. Whatever you want to ask. Let's go. Did you know Kaz is in Smash? I don't even know who Kaz is. So. I don't know who Master Miller is. So that doesn't help me at all. So. Alright. I guess I can go back up to, what was it? The BitBlock had a question earlier. He says, Nate, what do you think about Fortnite's winter update? Haven't played it yet. So, hopefully we'll get some Fortnite Season 7 in here sometime during like the upcoming winter break and all this stuff. Mix it in with Smash, mix it in with Pokemon. Those are kind of the 3 games I'm looking at playing over the holidays here. So a little Pokemon action, a little Smash action, a little Fortnite action. So we'll see what I think about it once I start to play it. Just haven't played it yet. So I think it looks really cool from what we've seen in the trailer. And like the content creator stuff looks really sweet. But we'll see. We'll see how much I get into that. Did you hear about Mr. Deadmau5 person beating his pregnant wife? I heard like a little chatter on Twitter about it, but I haven't really read about it. Was it on video? I think it was on video or something. It was pretty bad. From what by the way, I don't know 100% because I don't know much about the story, but I don't even know who Mr. Deadmau5 is, by the way. So that's like another thing. But it wasn't someone who was like live streaming Fortnite, and his wife like interrupted him, and then he like beat her on the live stream or something for interrupting him. I don't know. It was something really, really stupid and idiotic. He needs to seek some mental help. Like ASAP. Even if his wife isn't going to press charges, which maybe she is, I don't know. I know she called the cops. But yeah, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Can you guys imagine if like, my fiance walked in here, Yulia, and she was telling me that she wanted me or needed something, and not only did I blow her off, I decided to smack her. Like, can you imagine me doing that kind of thing? Like, that's stupid. Video games are never more important than the person you're supposed to love. Than the people you love in your life. That's dumb. You guys have seen me literally walk out of streams and leave my chair streaming for hours on end because I'm attending to my family. So like, I don't get the mentality someone has to put video games above actual people in their life, but especially to get abusive. There's no excuse for abuse like that. Smash has Smash Leg been any better for you? Because I've only had good games except once. I get good games and bad games. The last few matches I did were pretty solid, but then I've had matches that weren't. So it's just kind of 50-50. It all depends on the connections of the people you're playing with. If I'm in with people with bad connections, it's going to be a bad time. So it's literally a crapshoot. You could be fortunate and never see a bad match, and that's awesome. But that's not always going to be true. You think Prime 4 can be a 2019 game? I think it's definitely 2020, and there's no way they'll release it in the holiday 2019. I'm starting to think it'll slip to 2021. Why do you think it'll slip to 2021? It's definitely a 2020 game. It is a 2020 game. Like I can almost guarantee it is a 2020 game. There's no reason for me to think it's going to slip into 2021 at all. They announced it, and they'll show it when it's ready, like any other Nintendo game. So I'm not worried about it slipping anywhere. Remember, 2020 is still speculation. It doesn't have a release date. So, like, even me saying 2020, I'm just expecting it in 2020. It going to 2021 isn't slipping to anything. That's just when it's coming out. So, gotta remember, we can expect whatever, but it's not officially, there's no official dates. So, it's still TBA. Could be next year. Hell, they could drop it in January for all we know. We just don't know. I just don't expect it till 2020. Then, if 2020 rolls around and we still haven't seen it, that's when I'm like, okay, Nintendo. Okay, it's been a few years. What's going on? You got to at least show the game. And I think it'll at least be shown in 2020. What's your favorite game on Switch that you've played as of yet? Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. What do you think of the Snoop Dogg consoles? You mean it's not Snoop Dogg. It's whatchamacallit? Soulja Boy. And all it is a bootleg China console. It doesn't actually play Switch games. It's actually a really terrible console. And it's just rebranded. And he's upselling it. It's completely legal to do in the US, by the way. But it's just an emulator box. Let's see here. Which means he has no licensing rights to like any of the games either, which is that's the tricky legal situation, is the no licensing rights and him being a celebrity. So we'll see if anyone actually decides to pony up and try to sue him for it. Let's see here. Did you hear about the school closing because of Smash? Yep, I heard about it. Don't really want to talk about it because I might make a video on it tomorrow. I'm still waiting for confirmation that it's a legit story, because I haven't heard that it's legit yet. I've heard what the story is. I've read the letter, but I need to know that it actually happened before I report on it. So it is a story I'm considering covering tomorrow, because I'm assuming once we get to a new school week, I'll be able to figure out what school it was and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I won't reveal the school name if they're not revealing it, but at least see if it's a real story. Hope the mainstream news doesn't hear about this. Oh, you know the mainstream news has already heard about the person beating his wife over Fortnite. They're not really going to talk about how Fortnite makes people go violent. Well, what they'll say is it's just further evidence that video games don't belong in the mainstream or blah, blah, blah. I don't know, something stupid. They always come up with dumb reasonings. Any fringe example out there of someone being violent over a video game is like, oh my god, video games are the problem. Like, no, the guy has issues. I'm sorry. For you to do that over a video game, you have issues. It's not the video game. The video game's not the problem. He's got mental issues. And I bet you it might not even be the first time he's hit his wife. So, usually when you see it, it's hardly ever the first time. It's just the first time there's video evidence. Let's see here. Have I tried King K. Rool yet? Nope, I haven't unlocked. Haven't played him yet. Do you think Smash can beat double the sales of Pokemon? No. I mean, launch-wise, maybe. I mean, it could double up at launch, but lifetime? Nah, it won't be lifetime. Pokemon has a lot longer legs than Smash does traditionally, so Smash is gonna come flying out the gate, but it's also gonna rapidly slow down too. By the time we get to January, the sales aren't gonna be nearly as impressive. whereas Pokemon might consistently chart in the top 10 in like Japan and the U.S. and stuff. So for the next 6 months, but it's gonna fly out the gate. It's gonna be awesome out the gate. Oh, the Smash could beat the double. Not lifetime to date. It'll beat the. It'll beat. I think it's gonna beat the Pokemon games at launch. But I think by the time the dust settles and we're at like June next year, I think Pokemon's still going to be outselling Smash overall. But who knows? It doesn't really matter if which one outsells what. It would be very interesting if Smash did outsell Pokemon. It'd be the first time ever. But yeah, let's see here. They were saying violent games are what caused the shooting at the EA event. Should football be banned next? Yeah, the Madden event. God, that was so stupid. It's so stupid the way the media twists everything. Remember, it's always the video game's fault. Don't blame the people. Don't blame the parenting. Don't blame the mental health. It's always the video games. Video games are at fault for everything. Video games are the scum. And, everyone's just looking for a finger to point. And the media tries to point it at video games all the time, despite the evidence. So, and yeah, like when people throw, oh, gaming addiction, it's now a mental disorder. I'm like, you can get addicted to anything. People are the disorder. When it comes to addictions, people are the disorder. Alcohol addiction, gambling addictions, video game addictions. People are addicted by human nature. We like things that make us feel good. So if something makes us feel good, we tend to try to do it more and more and more. Especially when there's like holes in our happiness. If you don't have a zillion things that make you happy, but this one thing always makes you happy, you try to do that one thing as much as you can, and then usually leads to problems, regardless of what it is. Heck, you could have an addiction to knitting, and you might knit so much you get carpal tunnel and can't use your hands anymore. So, I mean, there's always drawbacks to any of these kind of addictions. I'm addicted to food, soda, and everything else, and I pay for it with my weight. Like it happens. The shooter I think the shooter had beef with someone that he lost to. I don't know. I honestly don't remember much of the EA story anymore. I just know that it sucked that happened. What do you think would be banned first, video games or weapons? Neither. Neither will be banned. Not in the U.S. anyways. U.S. believes too much in capitalism, so both are profitable, so neither are going to go away. What do you think the highest ceiling for Switch third-party big games like Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Kingdom Hearts, and RE2 coming day and date, or just a big hitter here and there? It's probably just going to be a big hitter here or there. Like Call of Duty might come eventually. It doesn't mean every Call of Duty is coming. Assassin's Creed might come eventually. It doesn't mean every Assassin's Creed is coming. So it's just going to be here or there. At least for now. At least with the current iteration of Switch. Maybe there's a new model of Switch coming out, Switch Pro, Switch 2, and maybe that is more likely to get third-party support. But at this point, current Switch as is, I think it's just going to be here or there. What about sports? Should those be banned? They're not going to get banned. People raging during video games remind me of YouTube videos about it. Yeah, it's like anything in life, man. People are just dumb and do dumb things and say dumb things, and it's not video games aren't the problem. People are always the problem in almost every situation. Bum 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 bum. Ever try to text your girlfriend saying "I love you" and are tired and accidentally post it on Twitch or YouTube stream? Nope. It's actually never happened one time. Helps that I don't really look at my Twitch or YouTube streams from my phone, so when I'm texting, it's never a problem. Plus, if I'm that tired, I'm probably in bed. Let's see here. What's up, TrueDogX and Extruder? How's it going? What are your top 10 favorite game series? Well, Zelda's at the top. That's no doubt. Oh, man. Top 10? That's a lot. Do I have 10 game series that are my favorite? Zelda's at the top, probably followed by Mario. Probably the Warcraft series is up there as well. For all the Warcraft 1, 2, and 3 expansion packs plus World of Warcraft. Assassin's Creed's on there as well. These are in no particular order besides Zelda being number 1. Assassin's Creed's on there as well. I really love that series a lot. That's 4. Oh, let's see here. I like Fire Emblem series a lot. So we'll throw that on the list. I'm a big fan of the Age of Empires series. So that would be 6. Let's see here. I guess Madden by default just makes the list because there's nothing else. I like sports games. Can I just like combine Madden, NBA 2K, and all the stuff into one thing? Like I just love sports games. So 7. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of game series I play. I'm trying to think of ones that like, oh, every time that franchise comes out, I get excited. Probably Civilization's on there. You can see a lot of PC stuff. I like some PC games. Metroid. What would be the last franchise for my top? And by the way, if I like to do a real top 10, I'd have to sit down and like seriously like debate about it and think about it and write down here's all the franchises I really like. Now let's debate with myself on which ones are the ones that deserve to be in my top 10. So I'm just kind of spewing out things at this point. So you could throw Animal Crossing on there for my 10th one. I mean, it. You know, I'd have to sit down and think for it a lot longer than a few minutes on a live stream to really nail it down. All I know 100% for sure, Mario and Zelda are on the list. Zelda's number 1. That for sure. Lose, Chicago. Come on. Let's see here. Note 9 tech support in the house. Nice. Do you think Raph will be in Smash? He was on the Wii U. Raph. I don't know. Like Ralph? What kind? Are we talking about Wreck-It Ralph? What are we talking about? They won't add anyone that started. Well, I shouldn't say that, but Sakurai himself mentioned that like they won't add people that started out as a TV or movie character. That started as a video game character first. That transitioned to movie. Sonic All Stars. See, I don't know who Ralph is. I don't know who it is. So maybe, sure. I honestly don't know who we're talking about. Literally don't know who we're talking about. So sure. Anything's possible. I don't know. I have no idea what we're talking about at this point. Peter Alec. Jeez. Danica Patrick could be in Smash. Why? Is it because she's dating Aaron Rodgers? Or are they still a couple? I don't even know. I don't really follow the dating lives of anyone. I just know when they break up. Like when Rodgers was dating Olivia Munn, I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like Olivia Munn. Then they broke up. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Oh, he's dating Danica Patrick now. Okay, cool. And when they break up, I don't know. Who's he dating next? Kelly Clarkson? Like, I don't. So? Divorce. This is America. Everyone gets divorced twice. How old is this channel? The Nintendo Prime aspect of it's only 2 years old. The actual channel was created back in 2008. It used to be the Zelda Informer YouTube channel, which was a side project to ZeldaInformer.com at the time. But ZeldaInformer.com no longer exists, and as that went down, I was allowed to keep the YouTube channel, and I turned it into Nintendo Prime. Any video game character is possible. As I said, anything is possible! Deborah Philippon, thank you for subscribing. I think we also have a few more people that subscribed that I might have missed. Let me check here. Let me see here. We had Linda Sizemaniac subscribed. Thank you so much. Aiden Smith. I swore Aiden Smith was already subscribed. But whatever, he's subscribed again.
YouTube it likes to desubscribe people.
Yeah, I know YouTube does like I was just unsubscribed from who was it? Player Essence. I was unsubscribed for Player Essence for some reason, even though I'm literally like a member, like a YouTube member on this thing. But I was still a member, but not subscribed anymore. How does that make any sense? I don't know why. So I had to resubscribe the other day. Keith Kemp is subscribed, and Too Good to LOL as well. Awesome. Hey, we had someone who I called Theme Park Life subscribed. I bet you they would tune in if I was playing some of that Roller Coaster Tycoon. Have a good night. You going back to work later, man? What about Reggie for Smash? It's not going to happen. Reggie's popularity is like only in the U.S. Do I have any characters that I want to be in Smash? I mean, Banjo-Kazooie and Conker. They add those. I don't really care what they do. Automatically the best Smash Bros. Game ever. If they announce those right now, Eric's going to go to the store and buy Smash Bros. Like instantly. Guaranteed. He's been wanting these characters in Smash since the N64. So, like, they add one or both. Or all three, I guess, because technically Banjo and Kazooie are two characters. They just play together. Like, yes. Hell yeah. You're going to switch accounts and give me more subs. No, it doesn't really help me out, right? Subbing with multiple accounts doesn't really do much. I mean, I guess maybe it gives you a higher chance of getting a notification from one of the accounts. Everyone, go make 10 accounts and subscribe to me for a better chance of getting notifications. Hit the bell icon in all 10. No, Sakurai can't be... Dude, if they made a playable Sakurai, he can't be exclusive. Sakurai is universally popular. You can't have him exclusive to Japan. PewDiePie in the European version. PewDiePie is universally popular. PewDiePie isn't a game, although he started out as a YouTuber, obviously. Oh, man. Ugh. Paperball. Welcome, Paperball. Paperboy. Add Paperboy to Smash. Start the movement now. Paperboy, let's go. I'm sure it's Amade. Yeah, he said, it's just Amade. He's got a soccer ball. Is that supposed to be a paper soccer ball? Oh, man. Remember, all super chats and donations lead to sit-ups and push-ups. All donations. Yes, I literally do the sit-ups and push-ups on stream right in front of you guys. Donations down, and if you use the donation link in the description, I do twice the amount for what you give. So, you get $5, I do 10 push-ups or 10 sit-ups. Whereas if it was a super chat, it's just 5. Figured I'd mention that. We have a bunch of people watching. Haven't mentioned it in a while. And by the way, this running total, this 25 push-ups and 40 sit-ups, I have to do that every single day for the rest of this month. So, I still have to do the push-ups. I haven't done the push-ups yet today. I'll have to do that once the stream is done. PewDiePie ain't popping. Yeah, and here's the thing. PewDiePie can't be popping in Europe because they're about to have Article 13 line. So there goes PewDiePie. At least when it comes to YouTube. Vsauce in Smash. I mean, at this point, you might as well just throw Eric in Smash. You just start bringing up random people. Colin Kaepernick, put him in Smash. I mean, how about Kareem Hunt? He knows how to hit. Too soon? Too soon? Too soon? I mean, I'm not like he's such a terrible person. And apparently he had an incident in a nightclub as well now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like and that the team knew about from a while ago. So like it's so bad. So bad. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person. Like when I hit people, so I guess I don't understand the mentality you have to be in. Even if you're drunk, like I've been drunk many times in my life. Even when I've been angry and been drunk, I've never like in my mind crossed like, no, I gotta hit this person. Like, no, I don't. Really don't. The only time I would ever hit is defending somebody else, i.e., like. You know, someone's doing something really, really, really bad, like trying to rape someone or whatever. And then I wouldn't even hit. I would just pull them off. Or, like, if someone's beating the living hell out of me, like, you gotta defend yourself. But I would never, like, beat them into a pulp. I would just be stupid. Why would you do that? That's dumb. Like, I don't know what mentality you have to be in to, like, lay your hand on women and hit people. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't. Technically, you could make a me of a celebrity. There you go. You can make a me of a celebrity. Everyone's in Smash. Everyone's in Smash, folks. You heard it here first. I mean, they said everyone is here. I guess they literally mean everyone is here if you want them to be.
Chewbacca.
Chewie! I can't do the Chewie thing, so don't ask me to. The BitBlock, he's pretty good at some impersonations of some things, but not me. I'm not the good impersonator. I sometimes wonder if I'm impersonating myself. And if I'm any good at that. Yeah, things get weird up in here. Hey, someone tweeted at me. Oh, no, never mind. That was just Be Righteous liking one of my tweets. So PewDiePie is in the game. He is if you want him to be. Everyone go subscribe to PewDiePie right now. Gotta beat T-Series. He's like 800,000 ahead or whatever, 700,000 ahead now. The gap is growing every day. Oh, man. Hey, Aaron Rodgers broke a record today, for those who care. The Bucks won today. Beat Toronto, for those who care. The thing is, we beat Toronto in Toronto. All we gotta do is win one more game against Toronto and we'll own the tiebreaker if we happen to be tied at the end of the year over them. Did I end up getting Smash? Yeah, Player Essence bought it for me. Nice guy, that guy. Nice guy, Player Essence is. Yeah, he sent me. I didn't ask him to. He just DM'd me on Twitter. Said, "Here's a download code for Smash, man. Enjoy. Don't say anything." Like, I don't say. He didn't say don't say anything, but he meant like no, you don't have to say thank you or blah blah blah. Like, no expectations. It was just here's a copy of Smash, man. Have a good day. And then I thanked him on Twitter publicly, and that tweet blew up, of course, because hey, it's a nice thing. I like recognizing people for nice things they do. Just like when you guys do nice things for me, I like recognizing it. So like. We have a package coming in from Australia. Whenever that gets here and I go through it, there'll be a video just on that package, and I'll be thanking profusely the person who sent it. So that's just what I like to think I'm pretty thankful for anyone who helps me out, whether it's donations, super chats, buy me games, buy me whatever. Anyone who does like anything financially for me, it's like, man, thank you guys so much. It's awesome. Is the camera supposed to be in a weird spot? Yeah, it's my workout camera, so it's not really perfect. It doesn't even do like proper HD resolution. It's like in 4:3. It's so dumb. Because this camera is glitching out. Maybe it stopped glitching. Let's find out. Let me turn off the workout cam. See, this is the camera I usually use. Oh, it's not glitching in the moment. Okay, we'll stick with this one. Is it going to glitch? T-Series cheats and auto-subs you to their channel. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of people that have been complaining about auto-subs. I don't know how that's happening. It's not like they work for YouTube. Well, up close. Autofocus Nate. Yeah, that camera like doesn't focus at all, that old one. Nice. The webcam's not freaking out yet. You know what that means? Have some Sunny D.
Right.
After all, it's in the D. It's actually for my kids, not for me. Too much sugar. Too much sugar for my kids, to be honest, but whatever. At least they get some vitamin C in them. It farted? What? Oh, yeah, when I ran my finger across the thing. Any update on the Elgato? Been gone for a while. Advanced Media Network told me yesterday or the day before he is sending me a AverMedia 4K capture card on Tuesday, so it should be here by Friday. But we'll see. Until it's actually sent and I have a tracking code and I know what's going on, I don't know. But that's what he told me. I mean, he also told me in the past he would send it out, but then he got in a car accident. So it's kind of one of those things where supposedly it'll be here by the end of the week. And I'm very appreciative of what he's doing for me. But it's still a work in progress. You know, it's not here yet. Hopefully it'll be here at the end of the week. You can't have that on YouTube. Sunny D is offensive. Why? Just because. Camera glitch. Yeah, I see the camera glitch. Sunny D. Once I have that, by the way, there won't be camera glitches anymore. That'll be nice. Because then I'll just be using my actual camera, and I'll be mounting it like up here. And it'll be nice. Or I'll mount it up here. I'm not exactly sure. I got to figure out the best way. Because I don't want it like permanently mounted. I don't have like a... I guess I could. You know... No, I don't want to set up a shelf. You know, I probably could use one of those arms. I should test that out one of these days if it actually works. Use what was I thinking of? Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, remember those microphone things we used to use that can move? Attached to the table?
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if I can set up one of those if it can hold a camera. I don't know. I got some things I have to sort out once it's here to figure out the best way. There's more than that. I got to figure out how to get rid of all the stuff on the screen to actually use the camera the right way. But that just requires a Google search and probably watching one video on YouTube to figure out. So, Marvel Alliance 3 is exclusive for Switch. That's cool. Didn't see that coming. Article said it was a time exclusive. Then I read it. Then they didn't know after that. It said exclusive at the Game Awards. So my ex is taking me to class tomorrow. That's interesting. I mean, it's nice of her, but interesting. What's up, Segun, the Pikachu fan? How's it going? Paul Epo, welcome. I'm thinking. I'm in deep thought right now. The deep thought is subscribe to PewDiePie. Really, the deep thought should be my fiance wants me to pick her up some McDonald's, but I have $2 in my bank, and she wants a quarter pounder. Do I sell my left testicle tonight to buy her a quarter pounder? I mean, I don't want any more kids, so I don't need it. Maybe I sell both. No, normally I wouldn't really care about getting her McDonald's or anything, but she had a really rough day at work today. Oh my god. She does in-home care, and one of the clients literally beat her up today. Got bruises and scratches, and it's not good. So, she wants comfort food. I don't blame her for wanting comfort food when she gets home from work in like an hour. So, I'm trying to scrounge up all the change in my house and figure out what I can do to make sure I can go get her that. If you would like to help out, you can head down to the donation link down in the description and force me to do push-ups or sit-ups. That's really why you're doing it, to force me, to torture on me. Not to buy her a Big Mac or whatever the hell. And some French fries. I don't know. Whatever she wants. The thing is, we're going to have money like literally tomorrow. That's like the rest of this week we're going to be fine. We're going to have like all of our money comes in over the next week. Do a sit-up. Quantum, do a sit-up. And was that a literal donation? Hold on, I gotta make sure that actually popped up right. Wants me to do a sit-up. That was a sit-up. That was a real donation. Quantum hitting us with the $1. How much is a Big Mac? $4? I don't know. Knowing her, she'll want fries, the whole gambit. She'll probably end up wanting a shake. And then she'll be like, I want a pack of smokes, because she smokes. Which not in approval of. She knows I'm not in approval of. I want her to quit one day, but love her anyways. All right, there we go. $1, 2 sit-ups. If that's what you wanted for some reason, even though push-ups are way behind. Ugh. One. Oh, what's your deep thought, Eric? Deep in the D?
Tricycles are just unicycles with training wheels.
Yeah, I know. You told me that before.
I know, but I don't think anybody else
Oh,
knows that.
here's a deep thought. Tricycles are just unicycles with training wheels. That happens with smoking relatives, which to them, but I'm tired of trying to push it. Yeah, like, she knows. She doesn't do it around the kids. She does, her clothes don't smell like smoke. She's not someone that, like, builds her life around it, But when she's stressed in situations like this, I get it. Like when I get stressed, I stress eat. I, down a freaking 2 liter of soda. I break things. I don't really break things. I want to break things, but I'm like, I can't really afford to replace those things. I probably shouldn't. Like, how many times I want to take this microphone, do it like when I'm working and just slam it, and I'm like, nah, no thanks. That's like $200. No, don't do that. Don't do that, Nate. So then I eat. Drop kick my... Well, when I get the one thing, I could drop kick this camera that's glitching. Although I don't know if it's the camera or if it's just the cord and it's using some special protocol where you need the official cable. Because all the problems started when my kid broke the cord. Who knows? This will help for McDonald's for something. Sonic Man the best. That won't actually help. I mean, that'll help for McDonald's in 3 months. Super chat and ad revenue is as like a 2-month delay. So I'll get that money in February. But thank you so much, Sonic Man the best, for that $2. We're gonna add that to the push-ups because I haven't done any push-ups yet on stream today. So let's go. I gotta update this count to 42 sit-ups, and then we'll add 27 push-ups there. All right. So let's go. Let's hit the 2 push-ups here. Workout cam. Of course, I just took my glasses off before I hit the workout cam button because I'm smart. I'm really gonna knock over this light. It is so in the way. Oh my god! You'd think I'd have plenty of room after expanding the studio, but once you get everything in here, it's like, I need more room. Oh, all right. 1, 2. Well, thank you, Sonic Man the best. If people were looking to help out, getting her a little comfort food tonight, you got to use the donation link because that goes to my PayPal. And I have direct access to that. Anyways, no one has to help her have comfort food. Come on. Really. You don't have to do that. I will find a way. I'll scrounge up some pennies around the house. I didn't read your donation. Hold on. Let me read your donation. What did I miss? There was a I must have missed the donation? Oh! Blue Bolt hit us with $6. He says food money. Nice. Nice. Let me food money. Food money. All right, let me I guess we'll do sit-ups or push-ups. The push-ups are behind. Thank you, Blue Bolt. Let me hit the properties here. We'll add 12. That'll bring it up to what? 39? Oh, I got to do 12 push-ups right now. Are you kidding me? All right. I think I can do 12 in a row. I think. Therefore, I am. Deep thoughts.
Everyday fridge escargot.
1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Workout game. Glitch. Glitching out. I'm in the Matrix. How much to drop kick the camera while it's recording? Which one? My expensive camera? That's at least $1,000. Because I have to replace it. If it's the webcam, if you're trying to get me to drop cam the webcam while I'm doing it. Once the capture card comes in, I don't know, $20. I'll drop kick the thing for $20. Because then if it doesn't survive, I'll be mad because it's a $200 camera. But it's also glitching out, and I really don't want to use it again. So I had some uses I was going to use it for, but once I don't actually need it, I mean, I'll drop kick the bad boy for $20. See what happens. It'll probably just turn off. Someone else just donated too? Am I missing it? Are the donations not popping up, or am I just not hearing about it? Oh, did someone do a direct PayPal donation? Hold on. If you do direct PayPal donations, it doesn't pop up. That direct PayPal donation link still works. Those links expire after a while. Surprised I haven't updated that link in a while. For some reason, PayPal won't let me get like a normal link. So we had... let's see here. We had 5 from Juan. Correction. We just got another 10 from Matthew. Get her a number 1 combo. Tell her you had to sell your ass at the corner for it. She'd probably believe it. She'd believe it. Just sell it. Okay, hold on. Let me get this 5 added in from Juan. So that's 30. Holy crud. All right, we got to split up that 30 here. Let me go to the donation settings here and add in that one donation from Juan. Since I got to keep track of all this stuff for tax purposes. Add a donation because yes, I still have to pay taxes even on donations. Even though I'll be spending the money today, I have to pay 30% on it later. Welcome to the life of a live streamer. Alright. Add 5, save that donation. Cool. Alright, so that... Alright, so it's 15, that's 30. Let's see here. How can we split this up? How can we split this up and make this even? My math brain's not working right now. So let's... Hold on, let me get up my thing. So we got... So let's add 8 to the sit-ups to make that an even 50. Alright, so we got 8 to the sit-ups. And let's add 11 to the push-ups. Make that an even 50. So 11 to the push-ups. That gives us 19. So I got to do 1 extra. We'll just throw it on sit-ups. Alright, and remember, I have to do this every single day, not just while I'm live streaming. Alright, so we got to do, what did I say? 8 push-ups, 11 sit-ups? Or is it the other way around? I think it was 9, sorry. 9 push-ups. Or 9 sit-ups. And 11 push-ups. That's what it was. Right? What? Yeah. Yeah. Push-ups were slightly behind sit-ups. Okay. Trying to figure this all out. Whatever. It's like a set of each with 1 extra. Oh, not really a full set. I don't know. All right, let's just go. Let's just go. Stop overthinking it, Nate, and just do it. All right. Here we go. I think it was overthinking it again. Yeah, it's 9 sit-ups, 11 push-ups. All right. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, and then we got 11 push-ups. Come on, Nate, you just did 12. You can do 11. Let's go. Here we go. Was that poop? Hold on. What? See poop. Hold on. What? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right there, is that poop?
I don't know.
I don't want to smell it. Find out. Time to shampoo the carpets. Oh, all right. Intense. 50 and 51. There we go. Now we're getting up to a decent workout every day. Whew. All right, let me scroll down. Starting to feel the burn now, baby. How Smash Pro Controller on Smash it good at what about D-pad? I don't know. Haven't played the Smash Pro Controller. Don't have it. Good Lord, Nate with the Bowser Final Smash would be something to see. iPhone XR apparently got a $300 price drop and even less people want it. Probably because they're mad. Because it shows that it should have never been the price that it was. What? Oh, what are you trying to catch? Oh. Let me see. Blue Bolt with all the shots, all the Eric memes. I had to pay taxes when I was 17. I was paying taxes when I was 15. Austin, your mom, sexy. I don't think so. Watching a really overweight man work out is that sexy, but I mean, what do I know? Forward smash, but close enough, Nate. I don't even know what the forward smash is. And I was at, who did you say, Gan? No, you said Bowser? Whatever it was. Oh, yeah, I should test the D-pad. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Kool-Aid Man. Yeah. I wonder if I could show you some of the marks of... My fiance sent me a couple pictures. I won't show, like, the worst of the worst stuff, but... Like, the client that she was with today... Like, there's that, and then that, and then there's a whole bunch more, but I don't want to show some of the other more gruesome ones because, one, I don't want to make anyone squeamish, and two, I don't know if she really wants, some of the worst stuff shown. I'll just show you some of the scratches she got in her arms. You thought if you were under 18, you wouldn't be paying taxes? Not how it works. You pay taxes on everything, man. Both the money you make and the money you spend. Because, we can't just have a flat tax and not have an income tax. Yeah. Yeah, straight. Well, no, it's called a flat tax. Everything is taxed the exact same except on your income. So literally everything, including food items, have taxes, but it's all the same tax across the board across the whole country. So if it's a 15% tax, but it's everything. And then, the federal and the states figure out how it gets split. But the idea is that because of what happens is everyone gets bigger paychecks, so they're spending more, but everything is taxed. So it doesn't matter. No matter what you spend your money on, it is a tax. But I don't know. I don't even know if that would work. Let's not get into politics. I don't know enough about these things. And we live in a greed society. Someone would find a way to abuse it. Next thing you know, they'll put a tax on rent. Oh yeah, your rent's $1,200, but you forgot the 15% tax. Whoops, didn't think about that one. Surprised Nintendo shared sales numbers with the Wii U. Anything that was positive, Nintendo was trying to get good momentum. Oh, hey, look at these millions of sales and that, but that's not that good compared to what you've been doing. You can execute smash attacks through the right stick. Nice. I could show you my things, but I don't think that would be appropriate. Oh, your incisions? Yeah. I mean, if you ever want to tweet them at me or something, that's fine. But I I've been through surgery. I've been through stuff. I've seen a lot of things. There's probably nothing you could show me I haven't seen. That tax bracket system, dude, every system's flawed. Is that Eric on the couch? Yes, it is. That would be Eric. He is watching, I'm assuming, Sunday Night Football. Went to a pizza place that shut down for not paying their taxes.
Oh, that's fun.
Happens. Wait till my YouTube channel does the same thing. Hey-oh! I'm nowhere near having that happen to my YouTube channel, but it's always possible. Who is Eric? Eric is the other member of Nintendo Prime that appears on the Nintendo Prime podcast. He also occasionally does updates on the website. And I mean occasionally. He puts the podcast up every week, but every, once in a blue moon, you catch him with a news piece. Once every 4 months. Oh! Another donation. We had $5 come in for that shake she might want. Yeah, she'll want the big vanilla. She
Is that what they call it nowadays?
the big vanilla. She likes the vanilla shakes. Now I'm getting hungry. Don't have to buy me food, guys. It's okay. Literally, we're getting lots and lots of money. We have a few grand coming in this next week here. Granted, we got to pay bills and everything out of it, but even then, we're gonna have grocery money, gas money. We're gonna have plenty of money left over. Holidays coming up. We got to do some holiday shopping this week. So it feels weird to be oh yeah, I can't even get McDonald's today when tomorrow I can order pizza for all of you guys watching. All right, let me see here. For that shake she might want. All right, let me. Gotta respect that working grind. Thank you so much, Juan Guevara. Thank you so much. Let's do. Screw it. Let's throw 10 more push-ups on. You know why? Because you guys were given the money for my fiance because you felt bad. So you don't have to ever give us money. It's okay, guys. We're gonna do the push-ups because I'm gonna dedicate that to her because she likes whenever I do my push-ups. Because when I'm done with my workout, my arms are like just pythons, and she likes how they feel. If you know what I mean. Not that anything like that is happening tonight, but she still might feel them, just to feel better about the man she's with, or the boy she's with. Am I a man or am I don't know. All right, let's go do these 10 push-ups. Then you have Eric over here, drinking soda, eating chips. It's okay. He had to basically be naked outside.
I did.
He earned it. One.
My lungs are still killing me from it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Whew. Am I a man or am I a woman? That is the question, is it not? Camera glitch, yeah. Camera glitch is going nuts. Can't wait for that new capture card to come in so then I can switch to my professional camera. The more and more I use that camera, the more scared I am I'm going to break it, though. One of these days, I'm going to be so mad when that camera breaks. Because I can't afford a new one. It's so expensive. It's like $800 for the camera plus the lens. How many units did Smash sell? 138,000 in the UK. I bought a doll for $90 for a little girl. I wanted to make sure she had a good Christmas. Oh, yeah. Because it's hard to lift. I barely could lift my laptop. No, dude. Dude, take care of yourself. Always take care of yourself first. You like my Smash shirt? Yeah. Smashing Brothers Fight Club. If anyone ever wants to buy it, I can toss up an affiliate link for it. It's a cool shirt. I got a bunch of new merch in like a couple weeks back. Some new Nintendo Prime Podcast merch. This shirt, a Waluigi shirt, and my Charizard shirt that you guys have seen it probably a couple times. Because Charizard is my favorite Pokemon, for those who didn't know. Also, I've never heard of a paid emulator that's only paid. I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't really pay attention to the emulation community much. No doubt this channel has the best community. Oh, dude, we have an awesome. Incoming earthquake, 8.9 magnitude in your area. Put camera on a pillow. If there's an earthquake in my area, I mean, the world's ending. We're nowhere near a fault line. We don't have any volcanoes. There's literally no reason for there to ever be like an earthquake in my area. But if there was, then I swear the world is splitting in half and we're going down. It's the end of the world. It did not sell less than Pokemon in the UK. Combined sales of Pokemon were like 4,000 less. Something like that. I finally got Ridley. I've been attempting it throughout this live stream. That was your 4th attempt. Nice. Your camo will be fine, at least, because it was on a pillow. Yeah, put the pillow on there in case there's an earthquake. You know what? All we need is the Sunny D. Again, brand placement. Sunny D is officially not sponsoring this glitched live stream. The Matrix is officially not either. This guy playing Pichu in Smash is really pissing you off. Nice. You guys are awesome. My fiance will be humbly thankful for the food and potentially smokes I can now buy for her. Because I'm sure, well, I know. She already told me. She's like, I really want to smoke right now. And she's just going to buy smokes tomorrow, so what's it matter if I buy it today? You know, I don't like supporting the habit, of course, but I love her, and I get it. As for me, I'll scrape together some pennies. I'll get myself a McDouble. Although those aren't $1 anymore. I think I can get a cheeseburger for $1. Pretty sure I got 100 pennies somewhere. And I am not afraid to go through drive-thru and hand someone 100 pennies.
Oh my God.
I dude, one time I went through drive-thru and I literally paid for my meal in $20 in pennies. And they weren't in like the wraps, so I had to count them out.
Oh God.
I'm like, this should be 100. And then they had to sit up there and recount them. Oh, man. I'm that guy. Screw going to a bank or going to those coin machines, you having fees taken out, or every time I go to the bank, the coin counter's not even working. Forget that. I'll just use the money. It's money. They're not going to turn down money. I'm just going to piss them off.
Yep.
I know. I used to work at fast food. People pay with change. Anything more than like a couple bucks, you're like, what the fuck, man? But I get it. $20 is $20. Still money.
20 bucks.
How similar is that Dr. Thunder in taste to Dr. Pepper? It's not bad. It's close. Out of all the cheap sodas, it's the closest.
Yeah, probably.
Like, and we do like the name. Like this is, this is sunflower seeds in it right now. But like Cherry Coke Zero and stuff like that, there's nothing that really tastes like that in the cheap sodas. But for Dr. Pepper, the Dr. Thunder is pretty close. I literally, if you did a taste test of both, you could tell the difference. But it's very slight. It's the closest of all of the cheapo. Isn't that a Walmart brand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, weird question. Speaking of smoking, did the super anti-vape ads during the Game Awards get annoying at all? I don't smoke at all, and seeing them attempting to be hip was cringy. It didn't really bother me. Here's the thing, like, there's going to be cringe. It's the Game Awards. So, the thing is, I enjoy cringe. I'm one of those people that just gets, like, I get, like, a smile every time something's cringy. So, we aren't allowed to take stuff that won't fit in a till, or, like, 500 and change. You're lost, man. Come on, you're telling me that if Mr. Beast showed up with $20,000 in pennies, you wouldn't take it? He has done this twice now. Had 10 grand and 20 grand. Went over to what was it? A car dealership and bought a car in pennies. If a car dealership could take it, tell me you can't. I'd ask to speak to your manager. Money's money. We had another $3 spot. McDouble time, my friend. I'm just going to eat back all the calories I'm burning, right? All right. I guess that has to be added to sit-ups. That is 6 sit-ups. All right, let me add to the sit-ups here. Thank you so much, Mr. Whoever that was. I'm sorry, I forgot your name off the top of my head right now quick. Let me do this. It was Juan Guervo. Thank you so much. Let me hit those 6 sit-ups for you guys rapid fire quick. Hopefully rapid fire. If it's not rapid fire, that lets you know my body's reaching its limits. It should be reaching its limits yet. Come on, Rams. Well, do something. Not that I expect us to win the division anyways. No. Be nice to feel like we have a shot next week.
The Bears suck more than Niners.
2,
And the Vikings.
3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to play at the Bears in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Of course, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
We're not making the playoffs, but if a miracle happens next week. There we go. Have you seen what happens when you attack a cooker with smash? It's game accurate. Yes, it is. I didn't do it. I threw the cooker at an enemy who hit it, and then he got crushed. I was awesome. The Truth Advertising gets a massive high horse on it. They're just trying to like fit in with the youth. They're not like, you gotta remember, they're speaking to like teenagers. And they're trying to figure out a way as adults to appeal to teenagers. So it's hard. I would not want to work for the Truth Organization trying to prevent smoking and vaping. So I don't know what kind of ad you could run that's going to convince someone not to do it. Once I couldn't close the till because she gave me $30 in quarters or something. Yeah. You just put them on top of the dollar bills, y'all. Oh, yeah, you could change it. Well, depends on where you're at, how often they let you change out. So, yeah, when I was working at McDonald's, they would let me change. Anytime someone came with a bunch of change, they would let me change out. They would come over with a 20 from another till or whatever and just buy out the quarters, and then they would Then they would buy out that 20 with something from the back and put all the change in the back. But that's because my McDonald's would never turn you down. It didn't matter how much change you were paying with. Let me see here. Okay, I'm laughing too much because my incisions are hurting quite a bit, so they may change what I post. That's okay, man. Don't laugh too hard. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I mean, I'm happy to make you laugh and enjoy things. I don't want you to laugh so hard you're in pain. Let's calm down in the laughter. Remember, think of the D. If you just imagine the D, unless you're really into the D. But if you're not into the D, and you just think about the D nonstop, whether it's sunny or sunny side down, I guess. I don't know. Whether it's a floppy jalopy. If that doesn't make you stop laughing, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Maybe I just made it worse. I still don't really know your kind of humor. I feel like to more easily talk to teens, you just talk to them like a regular person. They're still figuring themselves out, so just be normal. But I get it. Hip with the kids advertising. I wish that was true. I've tried talking to teenagers like that I know. Normally, they don't listen to you. Here's the thing: teenagers don't listen to anyone. That's kind of, it's true when I was a teen too. It's kind of the issue with teenagers. They think they know better than everybody else. So you could be this cool, calm person talking to them like they're a fellow adult, and they're not going to give two shits about what you have to say. Because they're going to look at me as some fat 30-year-old something, and look at you. Why would I listen to you? I could be in shape and rocking a six-pack and be walking with all the ladies down the street and talk to some teenager that's, got an acne problem and doesn't have a girlfriend, and they're not going to listen to me. They're going to look up to me, but they're going to be like, yeah, ain't going to work for me. Whatever I tell them ain't going to work for me. And I'm not trying to, I know it's a generalization, of course. There probably is some teenager that would listen. But in my experience talking to teenagers, and in my experience of being a teenager, we ain't going to listen to shit. Usually. Now, they're more likely to listen from a fellow teenager, I've discovered. So if I can get the message through to a teenager that does want to listen, they can then relay that message to somebody else. I found that technique works a little better. But
I got it. We take that cockatoo that was swearing up a storm. Then we have them. We have the cockatoo.
Right.
The message drop.
Sunny D, Ligma, Wilma. What's Wilma? I'm Ty Lopez. What is going on, Edward? It seems like none of us will care about the ads in the Game Awards. Probably not. Because I don't think there's a way you could talk to them seriously about vaping that they're going to care or listen. I mean, there's warnings right on the packages and stuff. Then no one cares. It's just like you could talk to an adult about smoking all you want. It doesn't make them stop smoking. So it's not going to make a teen stop. I think the only way to make a teen stop doing that kind of stuff is to bring them to a place where there's a bunch of people that are suffering the consequences. But they usually aren't going to willfully go to those places.
Yeah, but remember, it won't happen then.
I know. And that's always the thing. Yeah, but my grandma's been smoking for 100 years and never had it happen. Yeah, it's just a chance. It's always just a chance. Yeah, it increases the chance. I mean, it could happen to you even without it, but usually, especially when you get the hole in your throat, that almost always is from smoking. It's very rare that happens from a non-smoking related thing. Here is my garage. Wilma, nuts in your mouth. What? That's the first time I've ever heard that. So you have Ligma balls, right? Ligma. Well, Wilma is Wilma nuts in your mouth. Wilma nuts in your mouth. Oh my gosh. Learning something new every day. See, I'm old. I'm not hip with the youth. I don't understand this stuff. I know the marijuana almost said Mario. Has positive effects, but you shouldn't use it all the time. Well, of course.
Laces out, Dan.
Who missed it, Rams? Of course.
Yes.
Laces out, Dan!
Yeah.
Hey, the guy did take blame for it.
I know.
They really needed that field goal. Man, they needed that field goal.
Yeah, they did. still doable.
Yeah, I know, but they got to get a stop. 2 stops. Yeah, you see the Bulls or the Celtics blow out the Bulls?
No.
56 points.
Oh,
A record-setting 56-point blowout.
what was the
Score? God, this happened like 2 nights ago. Let me see here. It was 133 to 77.
ouch?
That would feel like what I would think an NBA versus a college team score would be.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It'd be like
Or D1 college against like a D7. Or against high school, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know. I shouldn't say that. A lot of high school teams can't score 77.
it's probably like a freaking 50 to nothing blow in the freaking NFL.
Before Smash came out, I was starting Breath of the Wild Master Mode and needed much more strategic in how I play compared to Standard Mode. Yes, you do. I did a project on marijuana. Was talking about long-term effects. I said sexual problems for males, and someone yelled like what? And then I said it makes your penis do weird stuff when you do shit. I guess that's terminology people understand. It makes your penis do weird stuff when you do shit. Just tried the demo for Katamari on Switch. Is it supposed to control horribly? I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't tried the demo. Have I ever played the original Katamari? Maybe it always controlled bad. I'm not sure. I've never actually played a Katamari. I've seen them played, but I've never played them myself. The teacher looked at you and just laughed. I bet. It makes your penis do weird stuff when you do shit. I mean, you don't want to get too technical. You're in school. I'll try the demo now. Just downloaded it. Nice. Yeah, I don't know how Katamari is supposed to feel like when you play it. So. Yeah, but they only have one time out too. They gotta score quick. Anyways. Alright, it's actually past 10. My fiance should be home any minute. Thank you guys so much for your support, and she'll be thanking you guys for the food and all that. It's been real. It's been awesome. Thanks as well for the push-ups and sit-ups, because I really like 60 push-ups and 57 sit-ups every day. I like that, baby. That's a good workout right there. I can do that. That's good. Thank you guys so much for all of that. Let me give a shout-out to all of the people who have shown a little love tonight. Plus, shout-out to everyone in the chat and all that for stopping in. We got Juan Guarvo with 3, Juan Guarvo with 5, Juan Guarvo with 5, Matthew with 10. We had Sonic Man with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for that, man. Blue Bolt was for 6, Quantum for 1. And I think we had 10 bits from Go With The Craig over on Twitch. And then we have the $30 super chat to kick everything off tonight from Mr. Neil Willis. And am I going to McDonald's now? No, but when she gets home. She should be home like literally within minutes. So usually it takes her about 15 minutes to get home. It's been about 10 past 10, so unless she texted me and said she's going to be late. No, she did not, so awesome. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back tomorrow night. Don't know what the stream's going to be yet, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have a working capture card to use. But if I do, we'll play a game. If not, we won't. All right. Peace.